The biggest thing I love about my job is the ability to take a physical attribute which can be connected with something deeply emotional in that person that's upsetting them and change it within a moment.
My name is Ruby Lalia and I'm getting a filler in my nose. From my ethnic background, being Indian, it's very common to have a hump on the nose. It's out of your control that you have that, but I believe in if you're happy with how you look, then either own it, or if you're not, then change it. When I started my Instagram profile, I started to get a lot of followers quite quick. Then I would get bullied quite a lot, get people sending me DMs about how I have a big nose, and then I was considering getting rhinoplasty. I spoke to my mum and dad about it. Probably about 3 or 4 years ago, I started to get a little bit more affected by it.
Some people have given me some crazy names. The media themselves, Dr. Beautiful, the Lip Doctor, the Lip Jesus. My name's Dr. Tishon Esho. I'm a cosmetic doctor and I work on Harley Street, London. I've been doing this for about 7 to 8 years now, this specific specialization. You know, I've been a doctor a long time before that. I don't like the word expert, but I believe doing that for that period of time has got me to the level I am now. Filler injections are so popular because it's the ability to have a change that's not permanent. I think also now the accessibility is more affordable and accesses to masses. Dermal fillers are normally known as hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is a natural substance produced in our body, but in a dermal filler, it's in a synthetic form. The one in our body always gets broken down within a 24-hour cycle, whilst the one we inject can last anything from 6 months to even a year, depending on the type of filler used and also the patient and the age as well at the same time.
2 years ago, it was my lips first that I was conscious about. I did my research and I came across Dr. Esho because of his reputation in the beauty industry. The procedure I had on my lips was amazing, but I didn't think the nose procedure was possible. So I was actually looking into getting an actual nose job first, and then I messaged him and said, is it possible to get a procedure done for my nose before I actually look to get proper rhinoplasty and I can see what it will look like.
As a culture, we are now more aware of ourselves visually, you know, and I think probably the biggest impact of that is social platforms. You know, we take a picture of your coffee, you take a picture of your friends, you take a picture of yourself out. We are all now more aware of how we look. We are constantly analyzing each other.
The reaction from my family and friends has been positive, but there's always a fear that with your friends, they're like, don't go overboard. They didn't really want me going down the rhinoplasty route. I haven't had any bad experiences with fillers. I've always did my research from day one, so I wouldn't have any botched jobs.
Having treatment with dermal fillers is a medical procedure, and with medical procedures, there's always going to be risk. Blood clots, infection. A lot of the times people find this because they're going to see unqualified practitioners based on a bargain. I've seen people have this in the back of someone's shed or in the back of a gym. You need to know where you're having these procedures. You would know where your food is prepared and cooked, so make sure you know where your face is going to be treated. It's a medical procedure. It should be done by medical practitioners. In this case, rather than injecting local anesthetic, as you would have seen with lips, I tend to put topical anesthetic on the area because it's very quick and it's less painful. And then what I'll start to do with very precise injections is start to resculpture the actual plateau of the nose itself. I'll start just above the hump to even that part out. As the needle slides deep within the tissue and the dermal filler product is injected, what you may feel is a stretching and pulling as the pressure is applied to that particular area of tissue. As the needle moves around in the skin or deep within the mucosa, sometimes people feel that a bit more intensely. And then as the needle is withdrawn, what you may feel at the same time is that pressure just suddenly relaxes and gets released. And then I'll move just below to lift the tip of the nose until, by my eye line, that nose is perfectly straight all the way along. Good. When it's finished, the blood is wiped away and the person leaves happy with a really straight nose. It's a really difficult procedure and can go wrong, but I do my best to make it look easy. I think the biggest feeling I like and leave the patients with is that I've made them really feel this was a big moment for them and they walk out there a different person, but in a positive way.
Amazing. Since having the non-surgical nose job, I feel like I'm a lot more confident and I feel like the filler has done the job of getting rid of the hump on my nose. So I feel like I don't need to go down the surgical route to get a permanent nose job. Because I've had the procedure done, I've had a lot of negativity from it. But then when I didn't have the procedure done, I would have people sending me horrible messages saying I needed a nose job. So I feel like I can't win either way. So you just have to go with the motion of your life and you've got to do what makes you happy.
Thanks so much for watching. For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.